Guys, hold on, let me get this fixed. Trying to get this to work. Quantum TV. Quantum TV, man. The guy is out of control. The guy's totally out of control, and I don't know, man. Like, where do you draw the line with this guy? So we're gonna talk about that in a minute. I'm just gonna wait for you guys to come in, to show up, and then we're gonna talk about this, man, because this guy Quantum, man, it's just on the next level, bro. Um, Let me see. Am I alive? I don't know. I'm gonna wait for you guys to show up first, and then we're gonna do it. I'm in my lounge area. I'm just relaxing. I had a long day, man. I was too tired to bother live streaming. I really wanted to live stream, and I did. I did the Elden Ring. I was actually upstairs in my bedroom, live streaming. Now I'm downstairs in my lounge area, right over here in my lounge area. Um, and Long and behold, I'm live streaming, right? I'm streaming the Elden Ring, and all of a sudden, I get this weird message that says, uh, notification from PSN, like really, really fast, quickly, like almost flashed before my eyes. It says, you failed to safeguard the guidelines of YouTube and PlayStation. Therefore, we're terminating this live stream. And I'm like, what exactly did I do? Um, I didn't get any email. Usually, you get an email from a YouTube. Usually, you get uh, something, right? I didn't get anything. I didn't get nothing. It was just that brief notification that your stream's getting terminated. So I contacted Sony. I left them a message, an email. I was like, was this you guys? Did you guys do this, or is this some kind of a bot hack, or somebody hacked me? I don't know. Because I cannot live stream on my PlayStation. It won't let me. It's like I have to wait like 24 hours or something. I mean, I could do it through my capture card. It's just I was too tired to plug it into my capture card and all that. But I think it was Quantum, dude. It was one of the Quantum guys that flagged me, because I was saying something about him. I was, talking about him. I was criticizing him during a live stream on that Elden Ring, and I said, you know, why are you hating on the game? If you don't know how to play a game, then don't play it. You shouldn't hate on the game because you don't understand how to play it. And Elden Ring, it's all about leveling up. It's all about grinding. It's all about strategy, how you strategize, how you level up, stuff like that. So I said some stuff about him. I said, the guy's a piece of shit, which he is. He's been a piece of shit. It's been well documented that the guy is a piece of shit. The way he talked about me, the way he discriminated me, the way he discriminated everybody. He's a misogynist. He's a bigot. Dude, he's everything negative that you can think of. When you think about the word negative, he's the poster of negative. When you think about a cancer, he's the poster of cancer. Maybe I shouldn't use their analogy, but that's how far I'm willing to describe this guy. He's like a cancer of YouTube. And the fact that he still is on YouTube makes me want to shake my head. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Google? You know? Why is this guy still able to have a channel? Like, why? Why is he able to have a channel after he broke all these rules, broke all these laws? Why? He should have been suspended the minute he threatened somebody. He should have been suspended. Not only did he threaten people, and he says he knows everybody, he knows everyone addresses, he knows everyone's families, he knows everyone relatives. That's blackmailing, dude. You go to jail for that shit, bro. Yeah, you go to jail. So I don't understand what the fuck's going on with YouTube, and why isn't this guy taken down? Because this sends the wrong message. Like YouTube, it's sending the wrong message for the people who want to be content creators, teenagers and kids. They're gonna look at Quantum. They're gonna say, "Hey, if Quantum can get away with this, if he can say all this shit, if he can do all this crazy shit, I guess I can do it too. I'm gonna copycat. I'm gonna do the same thing he's fucking doing." This sends a really bad message, man, and it sends a new standard. And this kind of a standard, it shouldn't be tolerated, dude. When I first started at YouTube in, when was it, 2014, I did it for fun. I did it to like communicate with people, to share my, you know, feelings on certain video games, on certain stuff that I'm interested in, which I just like to, connect and share with people, like a social experiment. That's what I called it back then, a social experiment in 2014. And I looked at it as a hobby. I looked at it as a place where you can, get in touch with people and share the same interests that they have, right? So you share the same interest they have. And for the most part, it was pretty cool. You know, YouTube back in 2012, 2013, and even 2014 was a different place. Was a less hostile place. But come 2016, something happened in 2016. I don't know what it is. This whole uprise of 4K resolution and 4K television. Ever since I started doing it, keep in mind, no one was doing televisions when I was doing it in 2016. Nobody was doing it. I was the first guy that was doing it. And I did it because I was interested in switching and I was interested in making a transition between 1080p and 4K, because 8.3 million pixels was a big deal to me back then. To transition from 1080p to 4K was a big deal. Plus high dynamic range, this new format that brings everything beautifully colored with a nice contrast ratio, that brings that dynamic picture. I was very fascinated by that. And I started getting into televisions, into 4K resolutions. And then the Xbox was the very first console that had HDR on Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, and also had 4K upscaling capabilities. So I was interested, you know, in the kind of stuff, and that's why I bought my Vizio, my very first 4K television, and I started doing videos from there. And after that, I got Samsung KS8000 and started doing videos. But ever since I started doing it, I noticed everybody else started copying me. Joester G started copying me. Hard 8 started copying me. Quantum, of course, started copying me. Westside Tech, all these guys. And that's okay, dude. Hey, if you want to copy me, if you want to do what I do, go and do it. But interesting thing about these guys is it's almost like they were jealous that this guy was getting so much attention and they weren't getting any attention. It's almost like a jealousy thing that they had, where they felt jealous. How is it possible that this fucking guy can get these many views so quick, so fast, and they can't? So they tried to copy me for whatever fucking reason. Instead of doing their own thing, right? Instead of them trying to do something original I always try to be original. I always try to mix it up. I never try to copy anybody. I never try to ask anybody, hey, subscribe, donate, this, and that. Everything I do, it's a free will. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't force anybody to do anything. Now, people say the people that I blocked, the people that I blocked were people like Quantum. You see what Quantum is? That's what I was blocking, people like him. And there's lots of individuals like him. He's not the only one. He's just that one main, superstar. But there's so many cancerous individuals like him. And that's who I was blocking. That's who I was removing. I didn't remove people because they disagree with me. You can come to my podcast, you can disagree with me all you want, and I've done that. I remove people who are toxic, So Quantum was that toxic guy, and there was many like him. Westside Tech was no different. He's just another version of Quantum. Master OLED Race, that guy was totally fucking toxic. Hard 8 was just jealous, I think Hard 8 was just jealous that I was getting so many views, that I was getting so many subscribers, and he wasn't. It was just a pure jealousy, between me and him. He felt like that he gave me the spotlight, which kind of he did, because he was talking about me on his podcast, on his Google Hangout, whatever it was that he was doing. But all of these other individuals were toxic, man. They were just simply, coming after me because I was getting the views. If I wasn't getting any views, they wouldn't give a shit. It's just a jealousy. It's almost like, ooh, why is this guy having views? I don't like. I guarantee you, Mischief will get a lot of haters because they're gonna be jealous that now Mischief has over 110,000 subscribers, and he's gonna be getting some haters as well. It's just the, I guess, human nature that you get on this YouTube platform, and this is the toxic nature of YouTube, quite honestly. And I don't even understand why people were coming after me. This is not my main gig. This is not my main gig. I have my other two jobs, but I don't talk about my life privately. I don't talk about what I do. Why? You don't need to know. I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not a celebrity. You don't need to know what I do. You don't need to know where I live. Even if I live in a big mansion, who gives a shit? It's none of your business. And I never felt like I have to explain myself what I do for a living. To me, YouTube is just something I do as a hobby. It's like a hobby experience. It's not my main bread and butter. Bread and butter, that's Review Tech USA. That's what he does for a living. He goes to his, attic in the office or whatever it is that his basement or the attic, whatever. And that's what he does, his job. And that's what he does for a living. And that's okay. God bless him. Good for him. He doesn't have to work a 9-to-5 job or whatever. But to me, YouTube is not a main profit. I do make some money here and there. I make like whatever, 200 a month, maybe 200 a month or whatever. Sometimes 150 a month, like not like a big deal. Not a big deal money, all right? Money I can use to buy some video games, that's it, But it's never my main income. And I don't understand why people had this impression that this is my main gig. That shows you just that you really don't know anything about me. How could you possibly know anything about me? You don't know me, dude. You don't know me from Adam. And so Quantum is somebody who needs the YouTube. Quantum is somebody who cannot do a regular job because he knows with a regular job, your ass gets fired like that, quickly, and fast, you lose your job. He cannot handle a 9 to 5 job. He can only handle doing some kind of bullshit sales or some fake, fundraiser or some shit like that. He can only scheme people. That's the only job. He could only maybe do a car dealership or be maybe a mortgage broker or something to lie to people, to tell people, like, if you sign up for this, we can get you a loan, and this loan, we're going to help you pay it off, blah, 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 blah. No interest rates. He's that kind of a fucking guy. He's a bullshitter seller. That's like the only gig he can do. But he doesn't want to do that because he knows that he would be exposed very quickly, fast, and then he would lose that job too. He would rather do this, work from home, make this extra money by lying to people, by bullshitting people, and that's all he does. Lies and bullshit to people. People say, but you bullshit people too. About what? What am I bullshitting people about? I got over 6,500 videos. Tell me, show me some evidence. Where do I bullshit people? And if you got something on me, then present the evidence. Don't just talk about it. Don't just go hearsay, hearsay, hearsay. Fuck the hearsay, dude. If you got something on me, then bring the fucking evidence, dude, and tell me. What the fuck do you have on me? Otherwise, it's just fucking hearsay. So, anyway, let me look at the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta look at the chat. There we go. Sorry about my my camera, my shitty camera, dude. It's very shitty. Oh, we got a wings of water retention. Yeah, I know who that guy is, man. People should leave him alone. Obviously he's going through a tough. Listen, guys, bullying, it's not cool. You shouldn't bully people because it might bite you in the ass. Okay. Bullying, I'm against bullying. You should never bully somebody. The guy, obviously, sure, it's not perfect. No one is perfect. He's going through, losing weight, trying to fit in, trying to find himself. You should leave that guy alone, dude. But I understand if you're gonna be on a YouTube, if you're gonna be on the public eye, it comes with a territory. You have to accept that. So I understand the argument. Listen, I get the argument, but you cannot use that argument as an excuse to bully somebody, okay? You're dealing with a human being, and you can fuck him up psychologically, dude. All right? Not everybody can handle criticism. Like, let's say I can handle a criticism, or the other guy can handle a criticism. So I understand people are going to say, but if he doesn't want to be criticized, well, don't put yourself out on the YouTube. I understand that. I get that. It comes with a territory, but everything has a line, and you're not supposed to fucking cross that line. You're not supposed. You can make fun of him here and there, but you shouldn't cross the line. You shouldn't bully people, man. You shouldn't do that. So, ice cold Pepsi. I just got here, but what do you think of Quantum Gain of infamy on YouTube after the beef you had with him years ago? Short. It's gonna be a short experience. He's not gonna last too long. This is just current. That he's getting the attention right now a little bit, but it's a negative attention. Yeah, it's a negative attention, and we'll talk about him for about next month, and then after June, July, August, no one's gonna give a fuck about Quantum. Come September, no one will give a fuck about him. No one will even remember, like, Quantum who? But right now, it's hot. It's a hot topic. It's trending. Once it's stopped trending, once Actman stopped talking about him, once Review Tech USA stops talking about him, once Mischief and everybody stopped talking about him, no one's going to give a fuck, dude. No one's going to care. If you talk about him, that's what he wants. He wants the attention. And I know you're going to say, but why are you talking about him? I'm talking about him not to give him the attention. I'm talking about him because I think he is a bad example for YouTube. Because when people look at him, they're going to say, you know what, man? I hate my job, 9 to 5. I hate working that shit job. I can do what this guy's doing. You know, he's on a YouTube platform. They're not taking him down. And he's doing all this crazy shit. He's saying all this crazy shit. Yeah, I'm going to do that too. And now you got a bunch of copycats following in the same footsteps what the Quantum did. And that's not good, man. That's something that YouTube shouldn't allow. They need to take responsibility for that, man. They should take responsibility because that sends a very bad message to everyone who's a content creator. Basically, what YouTube is saying, this is okay. This is the new standard, okay? This is the new standard, and we're going to be okay with this. Yeah, I can call your mother tomorrow. Maybe we'll go on a date. I don't know. Maybe she'll like me. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, this can be normal, dude. This can go into this new normal. This is not normal, dude. Some random fucking guy calling your mother. Oh, hey, just so you know, I know your son, but I think you look hot too. You want to hook up? You know how fucking weird that shit is, bro? To hear Quantum's voice talking to Actman's mother? Like, who the fuck are you, dude? How did you get this number? Are you my stalker? Are you stalking me? Look, dude, I would call the fucking cops. I would call the police. Like, why don't you trace this number? Who the fuck is this? I mean, this can be a new normal, dude. I don't give a shit about Quantum and his televisions and him lying to his subscribers. He can do that shit. He has rights to do that. And I don't care about that. He can lie. He can charge people $5, $500 for his, picture settings. I could give a fuck less about that. He can do that. I don't care about that stuff. But what I do care about is this. This is crossing the fucking line, dude. You know, if you want to be a piece of shit scam artist, I cannot stop you. If you're going to be a scam artist, you're going to be a scam artist. But this is crossing a line on the next fucking level, dude. This is wrong. It's just you don't do this kind of shit, man. This can be the new normal, you know? Maybe tomorrow, I don't know, he's going to call some of my relatives somewhere out there and say some shit about me that's false. Might say something like, okay, Mr. 4K this, Mr. 4K that, false premise, false accusations. This guy already called Review Tech USA a pedo, a pedophile. He already called him a pedophile. And he said, if this continues, if this negative, as he calls it, harassments of hate continues, he says that somebody might get killed. So he's already telling us that if this goes any further, someone might get killed. Dude, listen, the local authorities where he lives at should knock on his door yesterday. They should have knocked on his fucking door yesterday. They should have talked to his girlfriend or his wife or whatever. We need to talk to this guy. I'm not going to say his real name because I don't do that shit. But even though everybody knows his real name, we need to talk to this guy. Step outside, sir. We need to talk to you. And then they'll give him the transcript. They'll show the video. This is you saying this, this, and that. And the fact is, that's what should have happened. That's what Act-Man should have done. It's called the cops on this guy. Call the authorities. That's what I would have fucking done. But what's even more mind-blowing out of all of this, and the reason I'm doing this live stream, is the fact that YouTube is just sitting idle. They're just sitting like Napoleon cardboards, and they're not doing a damn thing about it, man. YouTube has to be the most bizarre platform. Hopefully Elon Musk will buy YouTube as well. Seriously, man. I know he already bought Twitter, so that's good. Hopefully he will buy YouTube because, dude, this is crazy. I'm even thinking about, should I even do YouTube anymore? Should I take a break from YouTube because this is fucking crazy? I don't want to participate on a platform. Or maybe I'll just do Twitch. Maybe I'll just go to Twitch. I don't know. But I am like, do I want to participate on a platform that allows this kind of shit? And it's okay with this? It's okay with this? I don't want to participate. None of us should participate. We all should boycott YouTube. We should all like say, no, YouTube needs to do something about this. They need to take necessary actions to show the example that this is not something that should be tolerated. Stuff like this should not be tolerated. No one is above the law. And YouTube should honor the law. YouTube should follow the law. Because YouTube can get in trouble too. God forbid this goes to the extreme lengths, right? God forbid that this shit goes off the rails into the extreme. YouTube has responsibility to disarm this shit and stop it and make it very clear that we do not tolerate this, that we have zero tolerance for this kind of fucking shit. But YouTube's not doing that. So my question is, should I even fucking bother being on this platform that allows this kind of shit? Because this is not okay. Not in my books. And if you're okay with this, well, what does it say about you? What does that say about you? Then you are no different than Quantum. You are just an accomplice to Quantum than what you are. You are as guilty as he is. If you participate in this, if you think this is okay. So that's the way I feel about that. Let me see. I'm having a trouble looking at the chat here. Let me see the chat. Let me see if I can see it. I'm having a really difficult time. Now I can see it. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. All right, I see it. I see only ice cold Pepsi on there. There's 22 of you guys, 23. Feel free to type, guys. I cannot bite you from a camera here, thousands of miles away. All right, feel free to type. Okay. I find it very weird that there's 22 of you here and just no one's typing. I find it very bizarre. Because if you're not saying anything, then you know, I'm just gonna end this live stream. You know, or maybe you guys are, you know, part of Quantum's. Maybe you guys are part of his gang. I don't know. Because if you're not saying anything against him, that means you're with him. If you're being quiet, if you're not saying anything, that means you're coming from Quantum's camp. That's what that tells me. But hey, if you want to be part of his camp, you're not welcome here. If you support him, I'll tell you right now, you're not welcome here. You should go back to him, because I don't support that guy. I condemn what he has done. It doesn't sit well right with me, man. It's a one thing to make parody, to make comedy about, to roast somebody, but to go and cross the line and to say all this shit that you got everyone's information, you doxing people. No, 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 dude, that's breaking the law. That doesn't sit well with me. And if you're okay with that, well, then you're accomplice to what he does, I see you guys are leaving. Okay. So go back to Quantum. Give him some of your money to that fake fundraiser or whatever the fuck he has, Don't forget to pay $5 on his VIP membership. Yeah, don't forget that too. Go ahead. Exactly, Vlogger. Thank you, Vlogger. Well, he doesn't understand what digital sharpness is. You see, this is the lack of education on the television. He doesn't want to educate himself. Sure, I made some mistakes, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat myself. I have made mistakes because I didn't understand certain things about the televisions. Then I learned, how it works. He's criticizing HDTV test. Vincent Teo, it's certified. Vincent Teo, it's certified. And he's telling you that sharpness doesn't bring detail. In Quantum's mind, he believes that sharpness brings the detail. Sharpness doesn't bring the detail. The pixels, the higher count of pixels, brings the detail. Digital sharpness is just outlining the pixels to be a bit sharper. But that doesn't mean necessarily that your picture is going to look cleaner. So Quantum doesn't understand the difference between a pixels and more counts of pixels equals higher detail. He believes that the sharpness increases the detail. So that shows you how uneducated he is, And honestly, it's not that difficult to educate yourself. It doesn't cost you anything. You can go straight to the source to learn about how calibration works, to learn about what are the calibrating rules and standards, to learn about why every preset will be different when it comes to calibration. He can learn all of that. He can learn why the movies are calibrated differently than video games, and why sports are calibrated differently than, let's say, movies or video games. He can learn all that stuff for free. Like, he has internet, he's got Google, he's got connection. It doesn't cost him anything to go and learn about this stuff. But no, he doesn't want to learn about it because he's a scam artist. He would rather say that, Vincent Teo, it's trashing this TV. He's a trash. Yeah, all that street talk. What is this? We're like, what are we, teenagers? We're all grown-ass people, man. But we're all acting like we are, in a sophomore year high school or some shit. Or no, like junior year high school, whatever. It's weird, man. Let me see the chat. Well, it does actually makes It makes everything looks bad. You know why? Because you see these artifacts. You see the grain. You're not supposed to see that grain. That's the whole idea. It's a filter. So you are outlining a filter on each pixel to show you, you know, certain stuff that you shouldn't have to see. That's why the sharpness is at 0, because sharpness doesn't enhance. I'll say it again. Sharpness does not enhance the detail. Pixels enhance the detail. That's why we got excited about 4K television. When people say, ooh, why are you excited about a native 4K versus native 1080p? Because native 4K has more pixels than 1080p. So yes, I'm more excited about something that has a higher pixel count than something that it doesn't. Because when you have something that has a higher pixel count natively, you're going to have a much better detail, because the pixels bring the detail, you know. For the same reason that I will be excited once 8K native becomes standard. Then we're going to be moving from 4K, 8.3 million pixels, to 8K, 33 million pixels. And that's a huge margin between 8.3 to 33 million pixels. That's a huge margin. So yes, it will always be more exciting to see that. But the sharpness has nothing to do with it. Even I made a mistake. I used to crank up my sharpness to 20 to 23, and I realized it's unnecessary. Like when I was watching the Mad Max, I was like, dude, this is totally unnecessary for me to crank up sharpness to 23. Why? Because I don't want to see the grain in that movie. You're not supposed to see that grain so much. Not to the point where it's like snowing, where you got a distortion picture or something. You're supposed to see the movie in its original format detail. Yes, you're still going to see a little bit of that grain, but it's not going to be like snowing, you know what I mean? So I decided to move sharpness all the way to 0 all the time now. I even use it in my video games, on everything. And you should move sharpness. That's like a standard, man. Sharpness at 0, it's a standard. So, and it took me a while to realize that, man. Now, granted, you can always adjust your picture settings to your preference. And that's okay. Listen, excuse me. I have no problems with people, you know, enhancing the picture quality to their likeness. That's why you have those options. That's why the TV manufacturers, they give you the option to adjust your picture settings. You know, that's the reason they do it. But if you want to go by professional calibrating standards, then you need to follow professional calibrating standards and adjust the picture settings to professional calibrating standards. And what are the professional calibrating standards? Okay, depending on what you're calibrating. Okay, if you're calibrating a movie preset, then your white balance tone of color has to be either warm 1 or warm 2. I would suggest warm 1, because warm 2 is just way too warm, way too yellow. So I would suggest warm 1. But you can choose either or, but I would stick to warm 1, because that's the tone of color you want for the movie. Because majority of movies, they have that, you know, that silver screen feel to it. So you want to keep it at warm 1 or warm 2. The color always has to be at the balanced 50. Why? People always ask this, because that's the whole calibrating rule, is not to oversaturate colors. You're not supposed to oversaturate, especially when it comes to the movies, because a movie director has a principle of photography that's going to have a certain look and style of the movie, and you're not supposed to oversaturate the colors. Otherwise, everyone's going to look like gummy bears or like red lobsters running around. So you keep the color at 50, sharpness at 0, uh, brightness at 50. These are the standards. These are the standards that even quantum can learn and can go ahead and learn. Here's the thing, man. He's not a stupid guy. I don't think he's stupid. He knows what he's doing. He's not a stupid guy, all right? He's just willing to take a risk. He's a gambler. He is willing to roll the dice to see, how long he can milk this cow. How long can I milk it? But he's not a stupid guy. He knows the calibrating standards. And he claims that he's a photographer. Well, if you're a photographer, then you should know principal photography. Then you should know that you shouldn't be using that vivid mode, cracking up that color, and selecting the color gamut to wide instead of automatic. Then you should know that your gamma should be at the 2.2 balanced, not crushing your black digital levels. You should know these basic principle rules that calibrating has. If you are somebody who's certified and graduated from photography, and you're using Adobe Premiere and you photo editing, well, what is your work, dude? I want to see some of your work. Where is it? If you're a photographer, dude, why not share that? Like, if you're going to talk about it, why not share it? Why just hearsay? Why not give us some evidence? Let your paying members know who pay $5. Let them know that you're not a fake person, that you did graduate and you got the photo editing degree and you're a photographer. I mean, that's something I would be proud of, right? Hey, look, I achieved this. I got a diploma. I'm certified, right? It's an achievement. You can be proud of your achievement. There's nothing wrong with that. But see, he's not doing that. He's bullshitting his way out of everything. He's a pathological liar. Everything he does, it's to make himself look good. No one is that good. No one is that perfect, dude. No human being is that perfect, that almighty and that high and almighty that he's making himself out to be. No one is that mighty and perfect. But he's making himself out to be this bigger and larger than life person, And I can't believe those individuals who follow him, they can't see that. It's like a forest for trees. How could you not see what this guy it's all about? How could you not see what he's doing? Like how is it even possible, dude? I personally, I'm more blown away by the fact that he still has people, like thousands of people, giving him likes and leaving good comments and subscribing to him and giving him money for the fundraiser and giving him $5 a month for the membership. I'm still surprised. Like, look, man, you got yourself to blame. Look, if this guy was a professional and if he was really, really good, that he claims he is, and all this other bullshit, then fine. Even I would pay $5. Like, okay, this guy is really fucking good. I can get something out of this. But he's not, dude. He's a scam artist. And I can't believe you guys are falling for this shit, man. You got only yourself to blame that you're falling for this. You can't blame him. Like I said previously on my previous live streams, you cannot blame him. You got to blame yourself that you're willing to actually donate the money to this guy, give him $5 on top of this bullshit fundraiser. And I cannot find. I love dogs. I used to have a German Shepherd before he passed away in 2012. I love dogs. I would love to donate. to help the little paws. But I cannot find any shelter. Where are these shelters? Rescuing the dogs. Where are they? Where? I can't find it. Where are they? And if they do have the shelter, why is he at $800? You should be out in $10,000, $20,000. Your fundraiser should be skyrocketing, $50,000. Do you know why? Because it's fake. It's fake. Hey, what's up, Rambo? Oh, he just deleted the video about Review Tech USA? Wow. This is the same guy who flagged my live stream, dude. Look, I don't care that he flagged my live stream. I could care less. Whatever, dude. You know. Doesn't mean anything to me. But it shows you who he is. You know, it's like Review Tech USA said, this guy is confirming everything that we already knew. He's confirming every single thing every day. Every time he goes out and flags, even today he flagged me for those 2 videos that I did about the Joker. And look, YouTube knows it's a fair use. I'm just putting an act. I'm not a Heath Ledger. I'm not a Joker. It's just I'm putting an act, and they knew. Now, PlayStation, I don't know what happened with that, you know, what he said to PlayStation about me, or probably some bullshit like this guy, this or this guy, that, whatever. I don't know. I'm waiting for PlayStation to reply to me tomorrow so I can find out what the fuck's going on. You know, and, but I know it's him. I know it's him. I know he's doing this shit, man. That's all he does. I guarantee you he's probably watching this right now. Fucking guarantee you he's watching this shit right now. That's what he does. That's his job. That's all he does. He's got nothing else to cling on to. All he has is this shit, man. Wow. So basically, yeah, he's the poster boy of toxic people. He represents, like, he's like the leader of toxic people, toxic individuals. Wow. I guarantee you he has 7 different phones with many different numbers. This guy probably has fake addresses from his previous addresses or whatever. This guy will do anything. He's paranoid, dude. He lives a paranoid life because he's afraid, because he knows how many people he has fucked, and he's afraid. This guy probably sleeps at night with one eye open, dude. That's how afraid this fucking guy is, man. You know. You live near him? Well, don't tell where that is here, because you know, I condemn that kind of stuff. You know, don't give out anyone's addresses and that kind of stuff. I don't, you know, I don't tolerate that kind of stuff. You know. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Because you know, we do not want to drop ourselves to his level. He wants us. He wants to drag us to his level at the bottom. We got to be better than that. We got to, you know, hold YouTube accountable for this. We need to write letter to YouTube. We all need to stick together. All of us YouTube content creators, regardless of our disagreements in the past, we all need to like stand together, and we need to write a letter to YouTube, and we need to tell YouTube that you need to take some action. This is not acceptable. This kind of individual shouldn't be allowed to prosper and work on this platform. Because if you are okay with this, Google, then you are saying, yeah, we have no problem with violence. We have no problem with people being doxxed. We have no problem with people, getting swatted. God forbid somebody gets killed, and it happens. The wrong people get shot because the SWAT, by the time the SWAT, special weapons and tactics, by the time they determine that it's a fake call, it might be too late. So YouTube, you have a responsibility to address this, and we need to hold YouTube responsible for this as well, because they need to take some actions and make a statement after they shut down his channel that we do not tolerate this, and this shouldn't be tolerated. They should talk to him. They should talk to the Quantum. They should have a talk with him. They should call him and tell him, hey, either A, you come clean, you address this issue, you come clean, make a 30-minute video, address everything, or we are going to shut down your channel. I believe in second chances. I believe in redemption. I believe that everyone should be given a second chance. Okay? But so far, YouTube hasn't done a diddly shit. They haven't done anything about this. And I can't believe that they're not seeing what's going on, that they're this blind, that they cannot see what's going on. So we need to hold YouTube responsible for this, because if they don't do anything about this, guess what? Then I personally going to have to think about whether or not I want to stay on YouTube and maybe move to Twitch and just do stuff from Twitch. I don't know. Because I have my principles, man. I can't be part of a platform that it's allowing this kind of shit. I can't be part of a platform that it's saying it's okay. Tomorrow morning, some guy might call your sister, might call your brother, and your brother might call you and say, hey, who the fuck is this clown calling me? He says this, this, and that about you. And then your brother starts suspecting that you are something you're not. We shouldn't allow that. We shouldn't allow that kind of chaos to prosper, Because if this goes to normal, then that's what you're going to be getting on YouTube. Everyone's going to start doing it. Everyone's going to start flagging each other. Everyone's going to start becoming toxic. It's going to be like a purge, almost like a purge, free for all. And we shouldn't allow this. I love YouTube platform. I met some cool people here, man. I had some great experiences doing YouTube, okay? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I didn't. In past, 7 years, since 2014, I had great experiences, man. Awesome content. Met a lot of cool people, man. I had a lot of great time. And I was also glad that I helped some people too. So, But I feel that we have crossed into a different territory here, that YouTube has turned into some kind of a purge, and it shouldn't be allowed, man. This kind of behavior doesn't sit well with me, and it shouldn't sit well with anybody who has any principles. It shouldn't be all right, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, censoring. I don't like censor, but that's a different subject, vlogger. I'm not okay with censorship. Everyone should be able to say what they want to say. This is one of the things I like about Elon Musk, and I love the fact that the Elon Musk has bought the Twitter. He owns the Twitter now, because you should be able to say what you want to say, as long as you're not threatening someone, as long as you're not breaking the law. You should be able to exercise your freedom of speech. As long as you're not threatening somebody, as long as you're not encouraging violence against someone else, as long as you're not breaking the law, then you should be able to say your opinion. You should be able to voice your opinion on how you feel about certain things. So yeah, I'm against censorship, 100%. I'm against that. So But we're talking about two different things, you know. This guy, obviously, we have no problem with him not liking the Elden Ring. We have no problem with him, you know, giving false, you know, picture settings and charging people. He has a right to do that. That's that's his right. And if people are, you know, naive enough to give him the money, well, that's the way it is. It's a free country. And I don't care about that. That it's not about that. This is about this guy crossing the line, doxing people, saying that he has names of everybody. Review Tech USA, he has the names of he has the names of me and my families. He has the name of everybody's families. Uh, Mischiefs, everyone. He acknowledged it, that he knows everyone. That's not okay. That's criminal. You just admitted to a crime. You just admitted that you broke the law. And YouTube is sitting there, not reporting this guy to the authorities. They can track down to see where he is. And the authorities could easily knock on his door. Knock, knock. Hey, you just admitted that you doxed people and you got information on everybody. The fact that that video is still there, that podcast is still there, and it's not being taken down, and he's able to get away with that. We live in some weird double standards uh world, man. This is not good, man. This is not good at all. This can be the new standard now, you know. It's really, it's like we're living in a movie, man. How is this even real? Like that this guy can do this? Is he what, a son of a 33-degree Mason or somebody important, and he can get away with this? What's going on? Is he a Prince of Wales or some shit? Who the fuck is this guy? Who is he? Why is he above everybody? And why is he allowed to get away with this? Why is he given a green light? I don't understand that. That's what's boggling my mind. Like, what's going on here, you know? Yeah, vlogger, man. And look, vlogger, me and you and all of us, we can disagree with each other, right? We can say, okay, you like that TV, I like that TV, I like Honda, you like Toyota. It's all cool. It's all good, man. You like Yokohama tires, I like these other Michelins, whatever. That's fine, dude. We can agree with each other and disagree with each other. That's okay. Agree to disagree. We can go back and forth, agree to disagree. That's called debate. That happens all the time. You know, it doesn't mean we don't like each other. It just means we have a difference of opinion, right? But this is different. Man, this is on a different level. This is like on a different level. I know, vlogger. It's like that's what I'm saying. Do they even care what's going on? Imagine Actman right now, what he's going through, bro. Imagine what the Actman's going through. And he's like, dude, now my mom's gonna have this thing in her head. Like, in the back of her mind, my mom's gonna think, is this guy gonna call my job? Is he gonna call me? Is he gonna call my boss next to tell my boss that her son is doing this, and that, some false pretext for something that he did that he didn't do? That's how far this guy's willing to go. And that's what makes him dangerous. What makes this guy dangerous is he has no moral rules. He has no moral principles. There are no principles with this guy. And that's what makes him dangerous. That's the danger that this guy has. He has no moral principles. There is no moral compass with this guy. And that's dangerous. That's the big red flag. And the fact that the YouTube is just sitting on their asses and they're just watching this unfold, it's beyond me. Rico says he's just like Amber Heard. I know. Yeah, like Amber Heard. She's crazy, dude. That chick, she's fucking nuts, man. She took a shit in Johnny's apartment, penthouse 3 in Manhattan, and his chauffeur with limo, that they drive those limos, celebrities. His driver told him, "Dude, do not come back to your apartment." And he goes like, "Why not? She's doing something else, whatever, promoting something in whatever some other state." He goes like, "No, dude, you don't want to come here." And he told him, he took a photo. She took a dump. How nasty can this bitch be, bro? Took a shit on the bed where they made their kids, bro. Where they had sex and shit. And she took a shit on that same bed. You see, when you have somebody who is mentally not stable, then they have no rules. They don't see any lines of rules. They don't see anything. They don't see any barriers of principle compass that would tell them, hey, you don't cross this line. This is where it ends right here. You don't cross that line. And they don't see that. They just see that they can do whatever they want to do. In their mind, they think that they are the chosen ones. This is the scary part about these individuals. They truly believe that they're the chosen ones. They live in this fantasy world where they truly believe that they're the chosen one. And this is what they are. And they need to be worshipped, that they're so powerful. Man, I've seen this before. I've seen people rise and fall. I've seen karma. Dude, I've seen karma destroy people's lives. Dude, I've seen all of that shit, man. And this guy, unfortunately, is going to get a taste of karma. Unfortunately, it's going to happen one of these days, and he's going to lose his home. He's going to lose his job. His wife's going to leave him. And then he's going to end up out there on the street. And he's going to wonder, how did I end up here? How did you end up on the street? All you have to do, Quantum, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and you have to point finger. It was me. It was me, Mr. Quantum, that brought this onto myself, and now I'm paying the price for it. Look, I don't want to see anybody hit with karma. I don't want to see anybody hit with karma, but I've seen people in the past, friend of mine's in the past, get hit by karma. Dude, everyone gets hit by karma. People ask me, what am I afraid of? I'm only afraid of karma, dude. That's the only thing that I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid of dying. I know I'm going to die. It's just, I don't know how I'm going to die, but I know I'm going to die. And I accept that fact. But it is not about me dying. It's about, how did I live my life? What I leave behind? What kind of legacy do I leave behind? That's what I'm afraid of. How people will remember me. Are people going to remember me as some kind of an asshole? Whatever. Or are people going to remember me, okay, this guy was a decent guy, This guy, sure, wasn't perfect, no such thing as perfect person, but this guy was a decent guy. Yeah, man, it's all about respect. Vlogger. We all have to respect each other, man. That's what this is about. We don't have to hold hands and sing kumbaya. We don't have to agree with each other. We don't have to drink the same Kool-Aid. We don't have to listen to the same music. We don't have to pretend to like each other. All we have to do is respect each other. Look, it even rhymes. Listen to it. It rhymes. It rhymes for a reason, because it's true. We don't have to pretend to like each other. But the least we can do is respect each other. It's like something straight out of Tupac's song, right? Because it's true. Because it's true. the respect, it's a two-way street, man. That's how it should be, you know. And granted, I'm not a perfect person, man. I'm not proud of myself and some things I've done in the past, which I don't want to talk to about it right now. Maybe on a vlog, maybe on the live stream one of these days. I don't know, when I'm ready to talk about it. We all made mistakes. I've made some mistakes in the past I'm not proud of, and I can't go back in past to fix that. All I can do is just try to learn from it and move on, and learn from it and try to avoid making the same mistakes. Now, granted, we're always going to make new mistakes. That's just part of our human nature. We're always going to make new mistakes, but we shouldn't make the same old mistakes. We should learn from the old mistakes, You know what I mean? I think Review Tech USA was live streaming earlier, right? I think I saw him. He was live streaming earlier. And even Review Tech USA, man, at one point, he got so upset. He was like, I think Rich is upset that, like, how is this even possible that a guy like this, it's, given a green light to do what he's doing and not take any consequences for it, not take any penalties for it. At least a penalty, like freeze his account for about 3 weeks, right? So he cannot upload any videos for 3 weeks, or some kind of a penal code, like some kind of a penalty to remind him that you cannot do that on the YouTube. I mean, I'm like you guys. I'm trying to understand this. Like, and this is why I said earlier in this live stream, I don't even know, dude, if I want to be part of YouTube, man. I might take a break from YouTube or something. I don't know. Come back in September or whatever, maybe July, till this whole storm settles, till the dust settles, because I feel like that I'm participating on a platform that it's supporting this kind of a thing, and I feel like maybe I shouldn't be on a YouTube anymore, because if YouTube's not going to do anything about this, if YouTube's just going to turn the blind eye, a part of me is like, dude, I mean, I can't support this, man. I can't be on this platform anymore. I might have to go to Twitch or something. I don't know. Because it's not okay, man. This, at least talk to the guy. Did you even talk to the guy? Like, seriously, YouTube. Did you even bother to call him? Don't tell me you don't have his phone number. If you can give me his number when he flags me and his full name, don't tell me you don't have his number. You have his number. You know exactly where he's at. Give him a call tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock and say, hey, Mr. J, Mr. JD. All right, Mr. JD, sir, this has to stop. You either A, make an apology video and come clean, confirm on everything, or we're going to have to shut you down indefinitely. Your channel and all your other emails, disposable emails that you're using, we're going to have to shut you down. That's the kind of phone call. And now, if he wants to take Google to court, then go ahead. You have that right. Take them to the court, but good luck. Good luck, JD. Good luck. if you can find a dumb enough of a lawyer that will take the case. But YouTube needs to talk to him. I'm not saying pull the plug on the guy without talking to him. I'm saying they need to talk to him. Did they talk to this guy? Did they even approach him? Did they say anything? That's what I don't understand. Like, did you even talk to him? You know, it is just, it is crazy, man. Of course, vlogger, and that's all they have to do. And they could have done this a week ago, 2 weeks ago. They could have contacted him either through email or through chat support or through some kind of a link to talk to them through chat, like they did with me one time, or like they did with me, phone call. They called me one time. It was regarding that guy from UK, from Yorkshire, Master Olive Race. I'm not going to say his real name. I'm not going to say the bloke's name, but they talked to me. They said they're going to shut him down because of what he said about the Bosnian Muslim people and all that. So they got him for that, and they terminated his channel. But they did talk to me. They can contact Quantum tomorrow. They can contact him. They can call him. And they can ask him, hey, are you going to stop? Or are you going to make a sincere apology video on what you did, admitting everything you did? Or do you want us to shut you down indefinitely? They haven't done that. YouTube haven't done that yet with this guy. And that's what really, it's bizarre. That's why so many people are frustrated with this. You know, my video, my live stream got flagged. Think about this. His podcast didn't get shut down when he was saying all that shit on that podcast video. But my Elden Ring got shut down because I was talking negative about this guy. Think about that. My Elden Ring got shut down because I was talking negative about him. So who is this guy? Is he Messiah? Is he the Lord himself, came down from the heavens? Who is this guy? That's what I want to know. Why is he getting the green light? Why is he getting the pass? What's with the double standards here? I don't get it. It makes no damn sense. Hey Malik, how you doing? Yeah, man, it's just the whole thing. It's weird. I don't. We were just talking about this, bro. We were just talking about it. Like, why is he getting a green light? Why is he getting the pass? Like, who is he? You know, is he the David from Bible? Is he Moses? Who is he? You know, is he walking on the water, Red Sea? Who is this guy? You know, how come he gets the pass on all of these things, and it's okay, and we don't? Oh, he's definitely a cancer, man. He's definitely a cancer. Oh, listen, man, he doesn't represent black people. He doesn't represent nobody, dude. He represents himself as a narcissist. That's what he represents. He represents himself as a narcissistic individual. No one, no good person would ever associate himself, unless they're narcissists themselves, with this guy. He represents, I would say, the closest group of people that he represents is narcissists. That's what he represents, people who are narcissistic. means they're better than you. They're above you. They're almighty and high than you. And what they say goes. And don't you dare question them. Did you see that video he made about Paul the Tech Giant? How dare you come to my live stream and disagree with me and not answer my questions? Who do you think you are? You are in my world now. You're in my channel. Did you see how he talks? How he talks to people? Poor, Paul the Tech Giant, the way he treats him, the way he talks to him. Yeah, totally sick, bro. I saw that video. He says, you are in my live stream. You need to answer. The floor is yours. Speak, Paul the Tech Giant. Speak. Speak now. And Paul tried to tell him, dude, I don't want to talk about this, dude. One of my kids is sick, has COVID, tested positive. And he's like, okay, if you say that's true, then why are you here on a live stream? If your kid is sick, then why are you making the videos on the television? Look at this fucking guy, dude. Look at this fucking guy, dude. This JD. I can't say his full name, but let's just call him with his initials, JD. Look, that's the narcissistic piece of shit talk for someone to say that. Well, in his head, he thinks he's a god, a vlogger. That's what narcissists do. If you're a narcissist, you think that the world is your oyster and you can do whatever you want to do in that world. That's what the narcissist thinks. Just like Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is the same way. He believes that he's right and that the entire world is wrong. Think about that. He believes that he's right and that he's the chosen one. And 8.4 billion people are wrong. We're all wrong. And he's right. That's a narcissist. No different than Vladimir Putin. And look what he has done to Ukraine. 10 million refugees. How many people in civilians he has killed? God knows. The uncounted for. That's the mind of a narcissist. That's the mind of a narcissist. No different than Hitler and all these other assholes. It's the narcissist. Very dangerous, man. These are very dangerous minds, And if you give him the power, well, look what happened. The Russian people gave power to that narcissist for 20 years. Look what he has done in Chechnya. Look what he has done in Syria. And look what he's doing now in Ukraine and threatening the entire world with the nuclear weapons. Narcissists. No different than Hitler. No different than, all these other narcissists in the past. Same shit, man. And that's dangerous, man. And the fact that YouTube cannot see that, the fact that the YouTube doesn't acknowledge that, and they're okay with that, that's what makes me scratch my head. I was like, what's going on here, It's almost like they're enjoying this. It's almost like they're like, what's the word? Like they're amusing themselves. Like they're like sitting somewhere and amusing themselves, watching this drama develop. I know there's sick people out there, like quantum, narcissistic, sick people who enjoy this drama. But I also know there's a lot of people out there who don't, like me, like you, who are here, who don't appreciate this kind of shit. And there shouldn't be a place on a YouTube platform for this kind of nonsense, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, speaking of the movie, it feels like we're living in a movie, right? It feels like we're like in the Batman Gotham City, like it does definitely feel like that, I know I've been doing a lot of Jokers and all that, but I see I did it for fun. I did it as a comedy, like a parody, like a comedy. I wasn't like being serious, you know. That's why I said, you know, why so serious, you know. But I wasn't trying to be like, why so serious. I got to put on the makeup, you know, makes it better. uh, a lot of people ask me about a Heath Ledger. Like me and Heath, we were born in the same year, 1979, April. He was April 12th. I'm April 15th. My birthday was like a week ago. Uh, but I don't know, man. I'm just some stuff I can mimic when it comes to voice, and some things I can't. I can't like mimic everything, you know. Tony Montana's tough. I could try, you know, but he's tough, you know. The fuck, man. Fuck Sosa, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, I can do certain things, but not everything, you know. Heath Ledger Joker, it's something, it took me a while, took me a couple of years to get that to the point where I can do it. But what you guys don't see is before I press the record, I have to get ready, dude. I have to like get into that. Can I do a Batman voice? I can do Christian Bale. I guess Christian Bale I can do, you know. You're garbage. And what was it he said to him? No, don't talk like that. You're not one of them, even if you like to be. Where's Rachel? Rachel! Can I be honest? I love Christian Bale. Can I be honest? I love Christian Bale. He's a great, talented actor. I like him. But I feel the whole Batman thing with the voice, it felt kind of like, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I'm sorry. I know you guys, I'm a fan. Listen, I'm a huge fan of the Christopher Nolan. I'm a huge fan of the Dark Knight trilogy. And sure, Christian Bale did a great job. But the whole voice thing was just, it didn't quite sit well with me, to be honest, you know. I like this new Batman voice better. It's more subtle, and that's how it should be. Like, he's not angry. Batman is not angry. He's a detective. He's a calm detective. He's the hope for the Gotham, you know. But I felt like the way he talks was like, we need to get to Rachel. No. You know, it's like, why so damn angry, bro? But it worked with Heath Ledger. You know, I think Heath Ledger had a ball. One of my friends, Brandon, actually met Heath Ledger in Chicago because Brandon, he's my brother. I call him a brother. You know, he's not my blood brother, but I call him a brother. He met Heath Ledger. And actually, Heath Ledger chased him with a knife. A real knife, actually. True story. But I should let Brandon tell you that story. He did. He met Heath Ledger. And it's true. He never took off the makeup. And he never broke the character. Like, he was always in a character. And, you know, like I said, great talent, man. We lost a great talent, you know. But anyway, getting back to Quantum TV, our favorite Huckleberry. People ask me about the Huckleberries. Where's all this Huckleberry thing came from? Well, it came from another actor that raised the bar for the Western movies, especially when it comes to Doc Holliday, the famous Doc Holliday. Was the right-hand man to Wyatt Earp in Tombstone, Arizona. Tombstone, Arizona, small town called the Tombstone, Arizona. They made a movie about it, OK Corral, you know, Tombstone, Arizona, famous place, if you've ever been there. So the whole Huckleberry thing came from, you know, him confronting the Johnny Ringo, which was the fastest revolver guy, you know, next to Billy Kid, and Doc Holliday always mocked him. I'm your favorite Huckleberry. You know, Kilmer did a fucking great job, man. You guys should watch that movie. That it was so great. I love that movie, man. It's a great movie. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. Kurt Russell, an ensemble cast, man. Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, who else we had? My God, Bill Paxton, may he rest in peace. The guy from the Terminator, Michael Biehn. I mean, dude, a huge cast. What's up, Cameron? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, brother. How you doing? Yeah, we were just talking about the quantum actually for about an hour and a half, and then we started talking about the movies and whatnot because it feels like we're living in the movies. Yeah, man, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. How was your date, man? I mean, your day or a date. Maybe you went on a date. I don't know. But how was your day? I'm doing good, man. I'm just hanging out in my lounge over here, in my lounge area. I'm just chilling out. This is where I usually clear my mind. I this is downstairs. Upstairs, it's my bedroom and my office. And this is my lounge area where I just chill back, read some books and shit like that. Um, but and I like to. The only reason I'm doing this video live stream, Cameron, is because my Elden Ring live stream got. Hey, what's up? I'm Just Rue. Got flagged, and it got shut down. And I think it was Quantum. It was one of the Quantum goons that flagged my video. I think it was a scripted bot. I think I might have been hacked or something, man. Because I was talking negatively about Quantum, and one of his goons was watching the live stream, and I had this quick notification that showed up that said, "You have failed to follow the guidelines of the PSN and the YouTube blah 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 guidelines. Therefore, we're shutting down the stream in about 10 seconds." But I didn't get any email notification, and I still cannot find it anywhere on the PlayStation. It was weird, man. It was weird. Strange shit, man. And it really kind of took me off guard. It's like, where does it end with this guy, Cameron? Where does it end with this guy? First, he's calling Ackman's mother. Then my live stream got shut down. When is YouTube gonna wake up? When are they gonna realize that this guy shouldn't be on the platform? This guy is abusing. He's abusing the system, and you know, this is not okay. This is not all right. You know. Oh yeah, I've seen the videos. I saw the video of Review Tech USA, and he deleted. Quantum deleted the video. He made a video about Review Tech USA, and then he deleted it. And I guarantee you, JD Quantum, it's watching this right now, and he's debating whether or not he should shut down this stream as well. Yeah, I guarantee you he's watching this right now. I'm gonna read it later. I cannot do it right now because I'm on my phone. Because my computer is upstairs. But I'll definitely read it later, though. I'll check it out. But I know that he deleted the video. They told me that he posted the video about Review Tech USA, and then he shortly after he removed the video. This is what I have heard. This is what people told me. Again, I'll double check on that, you know, once I finish this, and I'll talk to you about that for sure. No, dude, I was good. Cameron, I was only complaining about Quantum. I was doing good. I was kicking ass. I was trying to explain to people that Elden Ring, it's a game that you have to strategize, you have to grind, like you have to level up. It's a game about patience. You have to be patient and you have to level up. You have to be patient enough to level up. And I was good. Malik, you were there, right? Ask Malik, he'll tell you. He was there. Jose and Malik were there. They were there. They saw the whole thing. But I was only complaining about Quantum. Now, some people say that I might have gone a little bit too crazy. That I might have like crossed the line. I don't think I crossed the line. Everything I said about Quantum was true. You know, everything that I said on that Elden Ring was true. Hey, Mamba, it's okay. Don't worry about it, brother. It's all good. Don't worry about it, Mamba. It's all good, Braden. You can always watch it later. Basically, we were talking about Quantum, and we were mainly talking about YouTube and how YouTube, it's not doing anything about this, and it's really sad. Yeah, it is sad that the YouTube, it's overlooking this, and that they know that this guy's doxing people. He has admitted on his podcast video that he has number on everybody. He knows all of our mothers. He knows all of our fathers. He knows all of our jobs and our bosses. He knows everything about us. And he's gonna blackmail every single one of us. And YouTube is just sitting there like a Napoleon cardboard, and it's not doing anything about it. I find that very disgusting. I find it very, very disgusting, man. And it says a lot about YouTube, man. Maybe Elon Musk should buy a YouTube after he now secures the Twitter. By the way, congratulations to Elon Musk for purchasing the Twitter. Good for him. So let's hope he buys the YouTube. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that video still available, or did you guys record that video before you pulled that out? Or did he remove the live stream? Okay. Oh, it's still there. Cool. I'm definitely going to look it up, man. I'm definitely going to watch it. For sure. Definitely going to watch it, man. For sure. I can't wait. I'm going to have to make a video about that in a Joker voice again. Jesus. Here we go. Here we go again. You know, Quantum, I'll never get tired of you. Never. You give me the reason to do this forever. Me and you are destined to do this forever. Boy, that Heath Ledger joke, it just comes out like crazy. But oh, so you removed the live stream. I'm sure there'll be plenty of copies. You know, people are gonna make tons of copies of that, right? You know they're gonna make a bunch of copies of that conversation, of him calling his mom. But can you guys give me a little bit of an insight, a little bit of a detail? Like, what exactly did he say? to his mom. I can't wait to see that, man. Can't wait to see that thing. Ackman threatened to murder me. But of course he's going to say that. This is what Review Tech USA was saying. He's going to play a victim now. This is what he does. He plays a victim. And this is why I wish that the Ackman was talking to me. I would give him a little advice on how to deal with this guy. This is his mind game. This is what he does. He's the perpetrator, but now he's going to turn it around, even though he's a perpetrator, but now he's going to be a victim, and Actman's going to be the perpetrator. You see what he's doing? I read him like a book, man. This is why he can't mess with me, because he knows I know him. And I'll probably know him better than anybody, man. That's why he's afraid of me. That's why he can't handle me. I give him the anxiety. He gets the anxiety just by looking at me. I know that for a fact. He even admitted one time, he told me, you know what, Mr. 4K, maybe you need to go do something with your life because you were giving me anxiety. I'm tired of you. He told me this. He told me this. He told me. In 2017, he said, you give me the anxiety. I'm his huckleberry. I'm the only huckleberry he cannot handle, and that's me. And he knows that. He knows that. We need to do a match together, me versus him, do like a UFC or something, or a wrestling match, or like a charity match or something. It has to happen, me and him, dude. You know, that's the only way. It needs to happen, bro. So 6:10 in the video, he starts the phone call. Can't wait to see that, man. Can't wait to watch that. But what exactly did he say? I mean, can you guys give me a little bit of a tip? Yeah. Oh, I would love to listen. I'll do it, man. I'll turn it into a charity, bro. It would be like a charity. Basically, I wouldn't be taking any money. It would be just charity. All the money would go to sick children in a St. Jude hospital or something like that. For the kids with cancer and leukemia at the St. Jude Hospital, which is the famous hospital that's taking care of sick kids. So all the money, all the proceeds would go to them. But I would do it in a heartbeat, man. He would give me the pleasure. Your son made a video of me and it's hurting me. And what did the Act Man's mother say? I wonder what she said. I can't wait to see that video. That's crazy, man. A one-side recording. You know, this is really just like YouTube. You know, YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks for allowing Quantum to do this. Like YouTube, you do realize that he broke the law. He got the number. He doxed someone to get the number, to get to someone, to blackmail someone. That's against the law. And you are okay with this, YouTube? Whoosh, whoosh. My mind is blown. Am I living like in an alternate reality, or seriously? Seriously, this is like, I don't understand YouTube. Like, I guess you're okay with this. So this is the new normal. Okay. I guess this is the new normal, right? I know, Mamba, man. This is just this is crazy. Quantum calls the guy's mom like if they were kids. What? Basically, so he was telling her that they were like they knew each other. They go way back, right? They went to the same fraternity, universities or whatever, same fraternity clubs. Oh God! You know what quantum is? Excuse me. That was for quantum. I burped. That's how much I think of him. When I burp, when I fart, that's what I think of quantum. Wow. This is just crazy, man. Maybe the quantum is one of those guys that wanted to be a Freemason, right? And he failed. Like he couldn't get past like a 10-degree apron, the ruler upside down 10-degree apron, and they kicked him out of the Freemasonry Brotherhood. And ever since that, he's suffering because he wants to be somebody. He wants to prove to everybody that he's somebody, that he's worthy of the Brotherhood, that he's worthy of. Uh, I got approached when I was younger by these fraternity clubs to join Freemasonry and other things, but I, gently declined. But who knows, man? I would like to know about his history, seriously. He's an interesting guy, dude. He's definitely an interesting character to kind of dig in and learn about his past. Oh yeah, Mischief just reached 120. Congratulations to Mischief. 120,000 subscribers. And I said it on the live stream earlier today, before my live stream got shut down on the Elden Ring. I said that Mischief will have more subscribers than Review Tech USA by the end of this year. Mischief will get to 1.2 million. Even Review Tech USA is going to be jealous. I guarantee you. He's going to get to like 1.2 million. 1.2 million subscribers. Mark my words, man. He's going to get there. Light Fox, he's a homophobic con artist. Oh yeah, dude. Uh, he's he's everything he's the poster of negative. Everything that's negative, you will see Quantum's face in it. He is a poster of negative. And I tried, this is what I said yesterday when we had a live stream. I tried to warn people. Thank you, Lord. Hi, Windman. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, Even in 2017, I tried to warn people about this guy, about this individual and another individual, Master OLED Race, who he worked with, that guy. These are very sick individuals. They're narcissistic individuals. And I tried to warn you guys about these individuals. This is what I've been saying. This is what I've been trying to tell you. But nobody listened to me. Nobody paid attention to this. I tried to warn you guys. I tried, sincerely to tell you, hey, I'm not your enemy. This is your enemy. This is the schemer. This is the somebody who is a narcissist. This is a somebody who's manipulating people. This is a somebody who only cares about themselves. This is the devil. That's what the devil is. It manipulates. It, hides behind the innocent face. That's what devil does. You don't see him coming, but he's there. And he's manipulating. He's acting. The best actors are demons because they know how to manipulate. They know people's weaknesses and they know how to exploit those weaknesses. And I try to warn you guys about these individuals like Quantum. And, he's not the only one. Guys, he is the one on the top, but there's others like him. Like I said, Master OLED Race, JT. There's others out there. He's not the only guy. Trust me. There's many like him out there that I dealt with personally. Uh, so this is what I was trying to bring to the attention. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. And no one listened to me. Everybody went against me. Everybody went after me. You know what you're talking about. You're garbage, blah, 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 blah. All this other shit. And I was like, okay, all right, all right. I'm not going to do TV videos anymore. Good luck. Go have fun with Quantum. And now here we are, fast forward 2022. Shit, I told you so. Well, 1 million subscribers, man. Shit, even me. I mean, I get harassed daily as it is. I'm used to it by now. But for that, for 1 million subscribers, hell yeah, dude. I'll take that. I'll take the heat of humiliation and harassment with a 1.2 million subscribers. That means I don't have to work my other two jobs. I can just focus on doing YouTube. Yeah, man. The whole thing is just, it's crazy, man. Hold on, let me see if I can get the live chat. Oh, there it is. Well, yeah, Mom, but see, this is what I was trying to let people know, and no one believed me. People said, "No, dude, you're the cancer, blah 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 blah. You're the bad guy. I'm the bad guy." All this other shit, man. That people wrote about me and said about me. And now they're seeing what I've been trying to tell them. But see, that's the thing about people. They always realize when it's too late. Well, when it's too late, it's too late. It doesn't really matter. You're supposed to stop something before it escalates. You're supposed to diffuse it before it goes off. You know, uh, and I feel like I was, you know, like a boy who cried wolf. Like a boy who cried wolf. Believe me, I tried so many times to you know to explain this to you guys to keep you aware. I told the Jolster G the same thing. I said, Jolster G, I'm not your enemy, bro. Why are you listening to Quantum? I told the West Side Tech, dude, don't side up with this guy Quantum. And guess what happened to West Side Tech? He sided up with the Quantum, and the Quantum exposed him because West Side Tech had a disagreement with him about something, and then Quantum doxed him, told everybody. He made a video, like a commercial video, telling everybody where they can find this beautiful community, condo where West Side Tech lives in Los Angeles County. This is in 2017. Uh, and I reported him. I reported the Quantum. I told him, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You can't do this. This is illegal. I reported him, and his channel got shut down, and the video got removed. But the thing is, Westside Tech still continued to talk shit about me. You know, even though I tried to, do the right thing and ban Quantum. Uh, I mean, I don't know, man. It's weird, dude. This whole thing, I never realized that it was gonna come to this way. Like, I just try to tell people the truth. I just want to tell you the truth. I'm not in here to take your money. Thank you, cameraman, for becoming a premium. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like I tell people, it's a free will. With me, I just try to share my passion for uh, technology and, you know, video games, movies, anything tech related. I like to share with you guys. And that's what I always been about, just sharing stuff on how I feel about certain, gadgets or certain equipment or there's certain topics or stuff like that. And it was really my personality that sticked up out of everything. And that's one of the main reasons why Cameron, liked me and why he came back. And thank you for that, Cameron. I really appreciate it. It's my personality. And that's what I try to do, man. I tell people, man, it's people, I would say this. I'm probably the most misunderstood person on the YouTube. And that's okay, because you guys don't know me that well. I don't blame you. Uh, but this is the danger of propaganda and misinformation, where you start hearing the sound bites, right? This guy says that, or that person said that, so Mr. 4K equals must be that. So therefore, we should ban him. We should talk shit about him. Whether it be Stadia fanboys, even though I defended Stadia, but that's all it takes. It's propaganda. Propaganda has been used since dawn of humankind. Okay, and this is the something why these things are happening because of propaganda, and a lot of propaganda has been said about me, dude. Uh, Unfortunately. Thank you, Cameron, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you becoming, a premium. Thank you so much. I'll throw you a wrench, man. Uh, I'll do it later on. I'll throw you the wrench so you can have it, just so you can have it. If there's something that bothers you, if somebody, I don't know, if you see something, I like to, you know what? And I even said to Cameron, I don't want to block anybody. I want everybody to say what they want to say. I don't want to censor people. Even the guy yesterday, I was joking with him. I said, "No, dude. I told Mamba, no, no, don't remove him. He wanted me to do The Witcher. The Geralt of Rivia. Roach, get here, Roach." And so I did it. But I don't want to censor people, um, because I'm against censoring. What I mean? Because it's not right, man. Censoring is not right because it's everything that I stand for. If I censor people, then I'm no different than the people who censor. You know. Now, if you are somebody who threatens somebody, who promotes violence, then that's different. Then I have to remove you. Then you give me no choice. I have to protect my channel. I have to protect myself, and I cannot be accomplice to that. I have to remove you. I have to obey the law. As long as you don't break the law, you can say whatever you want to say on my channel. You can call me whatever, downscaler, shit scaler, fuck scaler, take it up the ass scaler, suck me dick scaler. I'll just laugh it off. But if it's something that's violent and you're breaking the law, like Quantum is doing, then of course Mamba here and Cameron, they'll have to remove you. That they'll you giving us no choice. We have to obey the law. We have to be law obeying citizens. But the moment he can't use the system against someone, he gaslights the community with his "I'm the victim." Yes, he is despicable. Thank you, Super Lazy Gamer. I try to be fair. Look, I'm not a perfect person. Like I told Cameron, I told Mamba, and I told everybody, I'm a human being. First and foremost, I'm a human being, and I did some stuff in the past I'm not proud of, and maybe one day I'll talk about it when I'm ready. Um, you know, or maybe I'll never talk about it because I don't know if I have the courage to talk about it. I made some terrible mistakes in the past, and I regret them. Um, and I paid a price for it, obviously. But I tried to learn from mistakes. Um, I cannot go back in time and fix those mistakes. I try to learn from the old mistakes so that way I don't make the same old mistakes that I made in the past. That's why I'm very careful because I've been burnt before. Um, but I will make new mistakes. And that's something that none of us can avoid. There's always going to be the new mistakes. But the idea is not to make the old mistakes happen again. Because if you make the old mistakes happen again, then on top of the new mistakes, you're going to be buried with the mistake after mistake after mistake, and you're never going to learn anything. And I feel that's where Quantum is right now. He hasn't learned from his old mistakes, uh, and he's doing the same old mistakes that he made in the past. He's demolishing his channel. He's destroying his reputation. Not like there was any reputation anyway, but he's destroying whatever he had left of that channel. And he created a chaos, uh, vacuum of chaos. And he did it himself. And he could have easily avoided all of that if he could let go of his ego, if he could learn from the old mistakes. I have learned from some of my old mistakes, you know. I have learned, you know, to control myself, not to no, look, I still have those moments. I call it a beast, where this beast comes out and I say things I shouldn't have said, and I, you know, and it cost me a relationship uh, with my partners in the past, breaking up, like with Victoria, my ex-girlfriend, and many other different things, man. It really, it hurt my, I didn't realize how much it hurt me. You know, I could have been doing something different today. I could have been, you know, I don't know, maybe not stuck in the limbo, but you learn from mistakes and you try to make sure that you don't make the same, the old mistakes. I don't want to make the old mistakes again. That's what I'm afraid of. I always try to be careful not to make the old mistakes. The new mistakes, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm going to make new mistakes. That's guaranteed. I cannot make a promise and tell you that I'm not going to make new mistakes. I will make new mistakes because I'm a human being. I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot tell you how am I going to feel tonight or tomorrow if somebody approaches me and if somebody does something to me in a certain way uh, that might, you know, uh, make me react in a certain way. So no one can make that promise. Like I said, we cannot avoid the new mistakes, but we can learn from the old mistakes. And that's what I try to do, man, honestly. But I'm not a perfect person. I'm a flawed person, you know. I have flaws. I'm not proud of certain things of my past. I wish that I have done certain things different way. I have disappointed certain people who respected me, and they don't respect me anymore because of our past. I was a different person back then. Uh, so, you know, there's certain things in my life I'm not proud of. You know what I mean? For sure. You know, but I try to do my best to treat everyone with respect as much as I can. But when we talk about respect, gentlemen, when we talk about respect, you have to remember respect, it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street, not just a one-way street. And we all have to be aware of that, that it's a two-way street. And if we can respect each other, I think we can move on in this life in a better, more peaceful, civilized way. If we would only control our self ego and pause for a minute and think about, you know, the consequences of doing what we're going to do at that moment, in the heat of the moment, I think we can avoid a lot of different things. I think so many things could be avoided. But then again, we're humans and every human is different. You are built differently than me. You can handle certain things differently than me. That's what makes us so unique. But at the same time, we're also so different. You know. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you for being here. Do I happen to have any of Quantum old videos from 2017? Um, I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. But you would have to go back to 2017 on my video library, and you have to go dig through all of that. I do. I do. Basically, I was just mocking him. I was having a laugh. He was. I think the one video that pissed him off was the one video where Quantum called his girlfriend to come in on the video, and he told her basically that Mr. 4K is watching a VR porn, like one of those digital VR porns. You see, he has to watch the VR porn, and I don't have to do that. Me and you just had sex, and you told me that we need to have sex one more time because it was so good the first time. And then I said to him, well, you couldn't get the job done the first time, so you have to fuck her the second time to make her feel satisfied. And he blew up. He totally lost his shit. So who the fuck are you to tell me this, to tell me that? Blah, 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 blah. You know, I got the what a 12-inch snake, blah blah blah, this and that, all this shit. Uh, Basically, I went under his skin. I think that was the one video that I upset him. But you see what this guy is willing to do? He's willing to drag his girlfriend or his wife or whatever. I don't know if that's his wife. I have no idea. Uh, he's willing to drag somebody with him just to make himself feel bigger and better than everybody else. So he's willing to do that. He's that type of a person that it's willing to even use his own wife, let's say his wife or girlfriend, whatever she is. He's willing to use her for his benefit. That's all he does. He's a kind of guy that would probably sell his own sister to keep his image as the Almighty. That's a narcissist. That's the plain and simple big sign of a narcissist and how a narcissist thinks. No different than Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin doesn't give a fuck about his daughters, about his previous wives that he has. He only cares about one thing and one thing only, himself and to be in power. And he's willing to sacrifice everybody to achieve that. That's the narcissistic mind. That's what you are dealing with. You cannot reason with a narcissist. You cannot talk rationally with a narcissist. You can't explain yourself to narcissist. Narcissist only wants to see if he has any benefit from you. If he has no benefit from you, he doesn't care about you. To him, you're like a Napoleon cardboard. And that's what the narcissistic mind is when you're dealing with a narcissist. And there's plenty of him like that out there. They do exist, unfortunately. Quantum TV, it's just a narcissist that exists on a YouTube, but there's so many narcissistic individuals like him elsewhere as well. I've met those types. I know exactly how a narcissistic mind works, man. I've seen it, been there. Yep. Oh, really, Mamba? They got the sequel for the Batman confirmed. Well, that's awesome. Uh, I can't wait to see the sequel. I think sequel will be more action packed. Um, the first movie was more like a detective work. And I enjoyed it. I don't want to compare it to, like I was telling Cameron, I really don't want to compare it to Dark Knight because that's what everyone will use it as a reference. But the Batman, the Batman with Patterson, to me felt like true to a comic, like a dark horse, like DC comic book, gritty style, rated R. It really felt. Uh, it felt like more like a comic, like a dark comic novel type of a movie, and I like that. Honestly, I really enjoyed that. Um, and that look, it's okay that it feels different. I'm glad that Matt Reeves wasn't trying to take any cheap shots to take something and copy something from Christopher Nolan because that wouldn't be fair. If Matt Reeves was trying to copy, Christopher Nolan, I like the fact that every director has their own style and their own vision of their own Batman. So Christopher Nolan has its own vision. Tim Burton has its own vision. Uh, Zack Snyder had his own vision of Batman, but it really wasn't a Batman movie. It was more like a spin-off, Batman v Superman prelude to Justice League. And then, of course, we have this one, Matt Reeves' Batman. So I liked it. I enjoyed it, and it's different. It's not Christopher Nolan, nor is it trying to copy Christopher Nolan Batman, and that's a good thing. So I just wish that people would stop having these expectations of, ooh, every movie should be like a Christopher Nolan Batman. No, it shouldn't be. They should be all different, and that's what makes them so unique. That every director will have its own Batman. Every generation will have its own Batman. There'll be another Batman 20 years from now, another Superman 20 years from now, another Avengers 50 years from now. That's okay. That's all right. That's how it should be. We shouldn't copy each other. You know, we should be inspired by a certain body of work of these movies, but you shouldn't copy them. You should only be inspired to have your own signature and your own style when you're making these movies. And like I said, Matt Reeves did a great job. I love the tone of the movie. I love the characters. Colin Farrell, I didn't recognize him playing as a pigwin, you know, as the Oz. The whole, hey, you know me? I'm pigwin, man. So like he did a good job, like behind that makeup and all that. So it was a great movie. So I can't wait for the sequel for sure. And Lenny Kravitz's daughter did a great job as well as a Catwoman. Uh, yeah, for sure. So anyway, how long we been streaming now? For 2 hours. This is probably the longest I've done with a phone for 2 hours and 8 minutes. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to say regarding quantum TV. I mean, what can I say that we haven't already said about this guy? He's willing to do anything and everything uh, to keep that image of that he's the Almighty and he's the best, and no one else can be above him. You know, he's a narcissist. That's all there is to it. Like I said, you cannot reason with him. You cannot talk to him. He only wants to see if you're going to be loyal to him. It's like a cult. If you're going to be loyal to him, then you are okay. Then you are in his cult, little group. But if you're not loyal to him, if you're against him, if you are disagreeing with him, then you're an enemy. You know, pretty much. That's a narcissistic mind. No different than Gladiator. You ever seen the Gladiator movie with Russell Crowe? And then, the Caesar became Joaquin Phoenix. And that's the mind of a narcissist. You know, it is what it is. He's a narcissist. We should just call him a narcissist. We shouldn't even call him a quantum. Just call him a narcissist. When you look at in a dictionary, when you type in narcissist, the quantum TV, JD, his initials, JD will show up because he's the narcissist. You know, I'm not going to say his full name here, but it's JD, and you guys can figure it out. And when you think about quantum, that's what you need to think about. Narcissism. He is the poster of narcissism. And, well, there you have it. You're looking at it today, yesterday, and God knows what he's going to do tomorrow. So, the quartering said it was illegal for him to record without consent. He's right. The quartering is right. By the way, shout out to quartering. I like quartering, man. I watch him a lot. He's a great guy. I know him and Review Tech USA had some, back and forth, but that's okay. We all do have disagreements. I just wish that they wouldn't use the politics, like quartering used a little bit of a politics, which is like a cheap blow. Like he shouldn't do that, But I like him. He's cool. I like quartering. He's cool. He's right, by the way. The quartering is right. It's illegal for anyone to record something without your consent. I can take you to court, and chances are I'll probably win that case. And the fact that YouTube, it's not removing those videos, the fact that YouTube, it's not penalizing Quantum's channel for doing this, for breaking the law, it's beyond me, man. I can't believe that YouTube doesn't see what's going on. I mean, I just can't believe, and I will not accept the fact that YouTube doesn't know what's going on. All they have to do is put in a hashtag Quantum TV, and they'll see what's going on. What Quantum is doing, it's illegal. He admitted that he broke the law. He admitted on that podcast, and I have it on my live stream, where he said, I have everyone's names, email addresses, home addresses. I have everyone's phone numbers. I have all of you. I know who you guys are. I know who your families are. I know everything. I know where you work. I know who your boss is. I know your boss's numbers. He just admitted on the video, on the YouTube video, he admitted on the podcast that he broke the law. And the fact that the YouTube is not doing anything about it, that the YouTube is not reporting him to the authorities or calling him to talk to him, it's beyond me. It's beyond me, dude. The guy broke the law. He admitted. He admitted. This is a fact. This is not something hearsay. This is not something hearsay or me talking out of my ass or my hairy ass. This is a fact. There's a evidence. He admitted. He admit that he broke the law. He's telling us he broke the law. And YouTube's not doing anything about it. I mean, what is this? I mean, what the fuck is going on here? Can someone explain this to me? I mean, look, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm not a dummy. I know the basics of law. Okay, I wasn't born 2 hours ago. I didn't just cut my umbilical cord. The fact that nothing's being done about this, that the YouTube is just sitting idle and they're not doing anything about it, this blows my mind, man. He admitted live on this podcast, on the 17 minutes, No, on the 10 minutes and 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Or was I don't know. I think it was 6 minutes and 10 seconds around there somewhere. He said that he has everyone's phone numbers. He knows who is everybody. And he's saying and admitting that he broke the law and he's going to blackmail. And he's blackmailing right now as we speak. He called Ackman's mother. What's next? Calling Ackman's girlfriend or wife or Ackman's sister. What's next? Calling Ackman's friends. Calling, I don't know, Review Tech USA's, ex-wife. What's he going to do next? There is no limit with this fucking guy because he's a narcissist. He has no fucking limits. He's willing to go as far as he can go. And like I said, it blows my mind. And I said this yesterday, and I hate to repeat myself like a broken record. It blows my mind that YouTube is not doing anything about this. It's okay to shut down my live stream on Elden Ring because I speak negative about this clown. But we can let Quantum tell live on the YouTube video that he's breaking the law. The guy admitted, confessed. The guy confessed that he broke the law and he's playing a tape, but his videos are up. His channel is up. My episode 5 podcast got removed and I got a strike because I brought microbiologists to talk about a difference of opinion when it comes to pandemic, when it comes to this. And I got penalized. But this guy is not getting penalized. What's with the double standards here, man? What's going on here? This is not right. Something's wrong here, man. Something is broken here. No wonder that Elon Musk is buying Twitter. Something is terribly wrong here, guys. Like, who is in charge of this ship? Who's sailing this ship? I would like to know. Who's in charge of this ship? Double standards. Beyond belief. This guy is admitting that he broke the law. He's confessing. And he's proud of the fact that he broke the law. He broke it. And he's okay. He can upload some more videos talking trash about Vincent, talking trash about FOMO, talking trash about Paul the tech giant. And he's okay. He's all right. Who is he? Is he the Lucifer's son? Is he what? A 33-degree Mason son or a nephew? Who is this guy? Why is he getting the pass? That's what I want to know. That's my question to YouTube. Why is this guy getting the pass? Why is he so special? Why is he above us? If I did half the shit that he did, you would never see me on YouTube ever again. I would be penalized for good, as I should be, if I did half the shit he did. So I'm asking a legitimate question here. I'm not a lawyer. It's above my pay grade. But I'm also not a dummy. I have a common sense and I know certain basics of how the law works. So my question to YouTube is, you are telling me that you honor the guidelines that follow the law, and you do not tolerate, you have zero tolerance for anyone who break these laws, and they will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. That's what it says on your agreement When you file in your taxes, when you file in to open a channel to monetize, you clearly say that you hereby understand YouTube will prosecute you to the full extent of the law if there's a perjury, if there's any crime being committed, lying about taxes or this or that or anything, you will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Well, YouTube, you should honor that, because you got a YouTuber named Quantum TV who just broke the law and who confessed that he's proud of the fact that he broke the law. And he's threatening people. He's saying basically that if this continues further, someone might get killed. Conspiracy to murder? I mean, hello? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Am I living in a movie or am I living in a fucking reality? That's my question here. I want to ask everybody who's watching this. This is a question for YouTube. Do you honor the law, the United States law, judicial law, or do you not honor it? You can't have it both ways. Either A, you honor the judicial law of the United States, or you don't. Because this guy just broke the law and he confessed. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, please debate me otherwise, you know. So I don't know, man, what's going on. I really don't know. I'm just as, you know, I'm confused just like you guys are. Like, I thought we're living in a democracy where everybody respects the law, and this kind of shit should never happen. But unfortunately, we got a double standards of some sort. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I said what I needed to say here in about 2.5 hours. And yesterday, I said what I needed to say about the quantum. You know, I have a feeling that this guy will never be removed from YouTube. Really, man. Right now, I think that Quantum, he thinks he knows now that he will never be removed from YouTube. And now this gives him wings. This gives him power now to just, you know, do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And this is also a bad news for us content creators, that this is the new normal now. That we have to live under some dictator, right? Now we have a dictator. It's okay to be a dictator, I guess, right? It's okay to be a bully. It's okay to be a dictator on the YouTube platform and do this kind of shit. I mean, this is some cuckoo crazy world we're living in, man. If that's the way this is going to be. So no one should get like upset if I do another Joker video, right? No one should get upset that I did a Joker video. You know, if Quantum's going to be able to do this kind of shit, well, then I should be able to make Joker videos. You know, fuck it, you know. I don't know. Anyway. So, what's the time? It's been 2.5 hours. It's been 2.5 hours. I don't know. If there's anything else you guys want to say, I don't know. I think I said more than enough here. 2.5 hours. You know, sorry about the lighting in here, but you know, I'm down in my lounge over here. You know, these are my bookshelves there. I do read when I have a chance. I read a lot of Tom Clancy, actually. A lot of Tom Clancy I read. And I also read about the Art of War, which is pretty cool, man. Art of War. Art of War. I'm sorry. Art of War. The book about the, you know, strategy of war and techniques of war. Stuff like that. I also read about the science, technology. I also read about uh, theories, certain theories about the universe and stuff like that, the architect of universe and things like that. So if there's anything else you guys, want to, plug in here and want to say some that you want to say about quantum or anything that's on your mind, or I'm gonna watch that video about quantum, the one where he posted about Actman's mother. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna watch that. I'll probably make a video about it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in a Joker voice. Maybe if you guys want me to. I don't know. Possibly. Uh, but I don't think I will use a Joker because it's not a laughing matter. It's a serious matter. I don't want to make a mockery out of it. So probably won't do that. But I'm gonna check out those videos and see what he did. Look, nothing shocks me about this guy. Uh, I wasn't shocked in 2017, and I sure as hell am not shocked now. This is like me saying, "I told you so." You know, I told you so, and here we are. You know. So I don't know if Mamba's still here. I don't know if he left or not. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna see if I missed uh, some of the questions here. I'm gonna scroll through them. Thank you again, Cameron, for becoming a member again. Yeah, man, you're gonna be the John Wick, brother. I'm gonna add you as a moderator. There you are, man. Cameron is now the moderator. You are officially the. Let me see. You are the moderator. Let me see. Yeah, you were the moderator, brother. Oh, Solid Rev made a video. Oh, that's awesome, man. Solid Rev has joined the force. That's what I'm talking about, my brother. Thank you, Solid. That's what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, there it is. He's a menace. He's an absolute. I enjoy your Joker videos. God bless and have a good night. Well, thank you. You have a wonderful night too. Super Lazy Gamer. I like that name. Um, he's a menace. Yeah, he is absolute psycho. CD Knockout 4K, you are the best, mate. Keep sending the great content. What a legend. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you. You are the legend. I am just me. But thank you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Knockout. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Um, Solid Rev posted a video today about how much Elden Ring made him hate video games because of the grind, but he did tastefully, was well received. But yeah, you know what it is. Before I end this live stream, when it comes to the Elden Ring, um, it's not a game for everyone, of course, but one thing you will appreciate about the Elden Ring is the ability to reward yourself with a hard work. You work hard and you accomplish something. Like when you're a bodybuilder, right? You building your body, you building the muscles and all that. So you feel like you have achieved something, right? Like building a cabin or building a house. You're like, dude, I built that house from ground up. There's a certain sense of achievement. Like getting that black belt or blue belt, right? From blue belt to black belt in judo, right? Or taekwondo, right? All of that. Or even, jujitsu, getting that blue belt and then black belt in jiu-jitsu or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, right? Which is the most toughest one. There's a certain sense of achievement. And that's how I feel about Elden Ring. It teaches you to never give up, to keep pushing, and to make the impossible possible. right? The achievement. Look at the Ukrainian forces. The Russians thought they can just take over the Kiev and most of the Ukraine within 48 hours. And here we are 3 months later. Look how many casualties Russian forces have. But that shows you the spirit of Ukrainian people, that they're not willing to give up. They're willing to push forward, and look what they achieved. So that's the one thing I like about games like this, is the sense of not giving up. You know, that's what makes these games so unique. And of course, for a guy like a Quantum, he always likes to cut corners because he's a narcissist. He is a con artist. So of course, you can't expect a guy like that to do anything legitimately, because he has never got to his life where he's at by doing something legitimately. He got to where he's at by cheating, stealing, manipulating people, and somehow he got away with it. And now we get to see that, who that person is on the internet, on the YouTube platform, and that's who he is as an individual. So that's why he sucks at the Elden Ring. That's why he never gonna be successful at anything. The only thing he can be successful at is manipulating, lying, cheating, and of course, being a lowlife that he is, narcissistic lowlife at the bottom, bottom feeder, narcissistic lowlife that he is. I mean, I got some other words that I could use to describe him, but I think narcissistic lowlife, bottom feeder, I mean, is the best way to describe him. All right, so I'm gonna check your messages. Thank you, Cameron. I'm gonna check your messages that you sent me. Oh, I saw that a gingerbread man struck again today. I know. Look, man, he's just like I said yesterday. As far as the gingerbread man, he can make as many videos as he wants about me. It's just, hey, if he, listen, I'll say this, gingerbread man, if my image can help you get the views on your channel, dude, God bless you, man. Knock yourself out. Keep making those videos, mate. Go ahead, brother. I have no problem with that, man. You can make as many videos about me as you want, man. I'll look at them as entertainment. That's all I look at them at. But like I said, dude, God bless you. Go make those videos, man. I just have to let you know, Anthony, you're not going to see those fireworks. You know that, right? I mean, like I said, feel free to make those videos about me, but you will not see the fireworks, and you're not going to see me fall flat. There's only one Huckleberry. That's me. But anyway, I pay no mind to that stuff. I saw it. He put on the makeup. He was actually, he did a pretty good job, as a matter of fact, putting on that makeup. I look, I'm honored that he would, dedicate himself for me, for his Huckleberry. I'm touched. You complete me. I'm touched that he would actually go out of his way to put on that makeup and do all that stuff. Listen, man, I love it, dude. I love it. I find it entertaining. And God bless him, dude. I love that he's doing it, and it's awesome. It keeps him busy. It keeps him going. Hey, dude, whatever helps you. Look, like I said, anybody can make videos about me. If it helps you, if it makes you feel better, go ahead, man. As long as we're not breaking the law. Like I said, I tell people, look, there's shitload of videos about me. JT made, like, he dedicated his entire channel just to make videos about me, like JT from Germany. And I laugh about it. I look at it, I just laugh about it. The Master Oledres dedicated his painting just about me. Look, man, it's all good. God bless you guys. Make those videos. Uh, as long as we don't break the law. Like, like I said, man, make fun of me, say this, say that. It's all good, brother. As long as we don't break the law, like not Cameron, like Quantum. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Cameron. Like Quantum. As long as we don't break the law, like Quantum, because we can all, make fun of each other. And that's the whole point, of this platform, to roast each other, not be like Will Smith and get jaded and then slap a 60-year-old man, almost a 60-year-old man. I know Chris Rock is 57, but, to slap another man on a live TV, as long as we don't get jaded like Will Smith and slap somebody in front of a TV, millions of people watching, uh, it's all good, man. We should be able to take comedy. It's a comedy, dude. We should be able to laugh about it. We shouldn't take it seriously. It's good to laugh. It's good to have fun. I look at it as having fun, man. Uh, you know, that's the way I look at it. And I have fun too, man. I made a video yesterday while I was listening to music and watching the podcast of Quantum, and then doing the Joker. You're so serious. I mean, I have fun. I enjoy it, man. As long as we have fun, as long as it doesn't escalate to uh, breaking the law. Oh yeah, you and me and Cameron made videos about each other, and we never broke the law, man. We were just going, but we just got tired of it, and we're like, okay, I was like, because we should be getting back together instead of making these videos. We just got tired of it. It was like it got old actually. When me and Cameron were doing it, it got to the point where it got old. We were like, okay, this is getting old. People getting tired of it. So let's leave it be. And then he came back, but we never like went after each other. We never doxed each other. We never like made it personal or anything like that. We were just doing it like a comedy roasting. So it's all good, man. Like I said, Anthony, he's not blocked. He can come in anytime he wants. Katie, it's not blocked. Even though she blocked me, she can come back anytime she wants. Um, you know, yeah, anytime. So even listen, even Quantum, I really I beg of Quantum to come to my podcast. I really would love for him to come to my podcast so I can talk to him for about 3.5, 4 hours, to see if I can, get him to at least think about what he has done, maybe to change his mind. I have the ability, believe it or not, when I talk to people for long periods of time, I have the ability to not change people, but to make them think about it, like it stays in their head. And that's why I would love to talk to Quantum on my podcast. He's welcome to come in. I'll give him the link on the Instagram, on the Twitter, whatever. Uh, if one of his handlers wants to handle it, I'll be more than happy to get in touch with his handlers and whatever. He can come, and I would love to talk to him. And I am pretty sure a lot of you would like to hear what he has to say. Uh, Maybe it would be good for him. Maybe it'd be good for everybody to clear the airways and to maybe get some kind of what you call it, redemption, to get some redemption out of this, reconciliation, redemption, whatever you call that. Uh, you know, but he's not going to do that again. The guy's a narcissist. He would have gone to Review Tech USA if he was that type of a guy. He's never going to do that. Unfortunately, he is who he is. But my offer, it's still open. Quantum, if you want to, you can come in on my podcast, dude, anytime. By the way, we do have a podcast on May 13th, uh, in the afternoon, uh, with Justin. We'll talk to him about his company and what it takes to do what he does, and also the danger of what he does for a living. So we'll talk about that, but it will be pre-recorded. It will not be live because I don't want him to say something that might be, uh, that would damage his planning of rescuing. Basically what he does, he rescues the victims of human trafficking. And that's what he does. He uses his airplane. He's got some other people who work with him, and they try to rescue people who are being used as a victims for human trafficking. Mainly women, obviously, who are, the victims of sex trades. And this is what he does. He tries to rescue them, give them the asylum, give them the the pathway to citizenship, so that way they can become citizens. It's like a rehabilitation process where they can actually, rehabilitate and then live a normal life and have a path to citizenship. It's a private sector, but I'll let him talk about that. Cameron already met him. He spoke to him. Brendan, that's his friend. So this is gonna be May 13th. I think Emma, you guys know Emma Leviathan will be there as well because she's interested in that stuff. She wants to ask him some questions, so she'll be there as well. So yeah. But like I said, my offer for Quantum, it's still open. If you want to come on my podcast, you can contact me anytime you want. My offer is still on the table. And I think that's where I'm gonna end this. Thank you, Lord Higwood. Yeah, man. Look, man. I don't hold any grudges against him, man. I was just I was just a little bit shaken by the fact that I didn't know that you know he was sensitive when it comes to when it comes to being whacked in a video game in a digital world. If I had known that he would be taken by that, uh, I don't know. I wouldn't have done it. But like I said, it's all good. Uh, if he wants to come back, he can come back. If he doesn't want to come back, well, that's okay. He doesn't have to come back. I don't force people. I don't force anything on anybody. It's a free will. Cameron came back on his free will. I didn't force his hand. I don't force anyone's hands. If you want to come back, come back. If you don't want to come back, I understand that, dude. It's all good. It's a free country. It's free will. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch that video, and I'll see you guys today. There will be a live stream today, by the way. Um, we're gonna do. I'm not gonna do Elden Ring because I'm getting some bad vibes from Elden Ring because something weird happened today while I was live streaming Elden Ring. So I don't know. It's some kind of bad omen, dude. I think that game is cursed. That game and Grand Theft Auto, Elden Ring and Grand Theft Auto are cursed. Something's cursed about those games. I'm gonna do probably this other game called House of Ash. It's a survival horror game. We're gonna do that. It should be very interesting. So keep an eye on that. And again, Cameron, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you today. And if you missed this live stream, don't forget you can watch it 2 hours and 45 minutes. You can watch it later on. So this is my lounge area here. This is where I chill out. This is my nice little Egypt vase painting. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys today. All right, let me turn this off. I feel like I'm Joker now. Like shaking the camera. Come here, come here, come here. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-da! So how do I turn this off, Joker? Let's see, how do I turn this off? Oh, there we go. I got it. I've got this. Don't worry. And here we go. Ta-da! Magic trick. The live stream disappears. Bye-bye.